Hello, I'm Mitchell Reichut, CEO of June Group, and I'm here at the ANA Masters of Marketing Conference with Kim Kitchings, who is Senior Vice President of Consumer Marketing at Cotton Incorporated. So nice to have you here, Kim.
Thank you for having me.
So you have this venerable brand in cotton that we all remember from many years, and you are guiding it through a time of tremendous change. How do you pilot it through that?
Yes, you know, it really is interesting from not just the technology changes we have today, but the consumer changes and the generations we have. And honestly, Mitchell, everyone loves cotton. Everyone wears cotton. So our target is any and everyone, genders, everything that you look at. So our challenge is understanding who to market to and where to spend limited dollars that we have. And so the boomers are important, Generation X is important, and so is Z, without a doubt. And what we've been doing, and just last week I was on the road doing some ethnographic research and trying to understand how do we speak to all these generations, what's important to them, how relevant do we make cotton, and then it's not just the relevancy of it in their lives, but it is also how do we reach them? Because we have to go to them in their tone, not wait for them to come to us. You know, there was a time when there were 3 networks and things that you could do that. The fabric of our lives was everywhere. And while it still is the fabric of our lives, we have to find a new way to redevelop that and understand what the consumer needs.
Now tell us about the team that you have to help you do that, and maybe how it's a little different than it used to be.
Sure. Well, the team's interesting. You know, they have to have such a different skill set today. So whether you're looking at search optimization, you know, the digital, understanding what the influencers have to offer us and that align with our brand. It's not just going to them, but there has to be some type of convergence on what we both believe in the values, because consumers also want someone they can relate to. We have to have specialists in media buying and understanding where to place the media, again, because cotton is a brand that we take some risk, but we don't take all the risks that others do today. And we have learned from our consumers that they expect us to be that brand, the optimistic, the high road, and that's the brand we want to be, and the way we're funded. So we have people that are varied in their expertise, but we also have really good agencies that help us too, whether it's with our strategic partnerships. We just did a 60-second fashion show that was mobile as well, and going on and trying to reach the consumer that way. And then again with our creative agencies and trying to evolve the message and the content, again, just to reach the consumer where she is at.
Imagine a young lady watching this. Maybe she's still in college, maybe she's just out of college, she's overwhelmed by her choices. She looks at you as this aspirational figure. What would you say to that young lady about how did you get to where you are?
Yeah, I think it has to be perseverance and hard work. I think, you know, that seems fundamental, but it's not always. I also think that you have to have a curiosity, and you should have a love and a passion for what you do, regardless of what that is. And I've always loved shopping. I've always loved the product category. And again, because my roots began in qualitative research and analytics, I always ask those questions, you know, how to reach the consumer, what does she want, where does this go? And I think if you're doing those things and you're understanding who your customer is, that can take you a long way. But ultimately, I would say follow your passion, and you should get up every day and love to go to work. That when that changes, you have to consider looking at something else. And fortunately for me, it's been a wonderful couple of decades, and maybe some more.
It has been a privilege chatting with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.